We've just added a new element of being, and we're gonna call it being on your toes. What we did is we realized we had a little bit of extra time. And so we went and found two really inspiring people in the audience, and we're going to give them just a little bit of this end of being different. So please can we welcome Helen, who is a clinical psychologist and relationship expert. Big round of applause, please. She's just volunteered to do this, and she's going to be amazing. And a dear friend of hers, Minyoung, who is the founder of What Moms Want. Can we have a round of applause for Minyoung? Good luck.
Thank you. All right. Well, it's so nice to be here. When I saw the lineup, I thought, I want to speak, but I didn't know the organizers, so they found me. Thank you. So I'm Helen. I'm a clinical psychologist and relationships expert. So I started my career working with children, and then I quickly realized that most of the time the parents are the problem. No offense, I'm a parent, it's bloody hard, I know. Anyway, so then I decided, right, I'm going to help couples to kind of deepen their connection. So I moved into sort of thinking about like sexual connection and everything. But then I quickly realized I'm very vanilla and I don't know anything about sex. So I scrapped that. Now, what I'm doing, and hopefully you might come along, I am starting a super connections brand. So what we know is that what makes us truly human, truly feel alive, is how we connect with others. AI is coming up and it's about to take all our jobs. So what makes us truly alive is how we feel, how we connect with others. And there was a huge Stanford study that was a longitudinal study. And they found that when all said and done, the main thing in our lives that make us happy is our relationships, our connections, and how deep they are. But often when we're really focused on making money, on hustling, even looking after our kids, often we can forget about our relationships. So finding the right people in our lives to lift us up, and also deepening those relationships that we already have. So my mission in this world is to help you find your tribe, find those people who really light you up, and also how to fall in love again, both with yourself and with your partner, to give your relationships that kind of energy that your relationships really need. So I'm a little bit woo-woo as well as being a bit scientific. And so Minyoung came into my life and is on her toes as well with me today. And we've been talking a bit about how we work together in people's like in your relationship, and how when you get things right, you can really multiply the energy and grow that life that you need. So that's all I have for now. I might jump on later. Thank you.
Contact coming. Thank you. Wow. You are on your toes, lady. Got it. So hello, everybody. My name is Minyoung Kim Marani, and I am the founder of What Moms Want. So just a little bit of background about myself. I was born in South Korea, 안녕하세요, and I grew up in California. That's the very American accent, and I have been living in Thailand for, I think, about the last 14 years. So, sawadee ka. And what I do and what I live for is to find the most important relationship, and I believe, especially for mothers, as I am one, the relationship with ourselves. I found that as a mother, you go through, there are so many ups and downs. Being a mother is beautiful, but I'm all about the reality of let's get real. Women, when we become moms, we lose a huge part of our identities. We go through phases where all we do is care about what everybody else wants and needs. And it comes to a point where the kids get a little bit older, you get a little bit of time, and you're like, all right, it's time for me. I want to focus back to me. But then the question stands, wait a second, who am I? What happened all those years? And how do I even rediscover this? I don't want to do this by myself. So this is what I have this is what I'm coaching. And I would like to leave you with one question. I know there's lots of decision-making things that moms have to do, but when it comes to yourself and you don't know what to do, I would leave you with a question of, in hindsight, what would I have been proud to have done? And that I invite you to ask yourself when you're in a tough situation. So that's our 6 minutes up. Thank you so much for allowing the two of us to come up and be on our toes.
Thank you. And thank you for having us. This is lots of fun.